back to Doug's Cars here in Palm Beach, West Oh yeah, he is out of Subaru. Here in West Palm Beach, Florida for their Cars and Coffee. It's Father's Day. They're having a special event for that, and this is the lineup of cars coming in. Check out, there's a Bentley, and then there's the guy with the really, really loud Subaru. I guess they all are. Anyway, these folks are filing in. We're gonna walk on over and see what it's like. Stay tuned. I'm just walking in, and here's a Polestar 2 charging here in front of the Ross Dress for Less. Oh, it's got orange seat belts. Interesting. I knew they did that, but I haven't actually seen one of these in person yet. So it really is like a... Oh, so for the... there's already been some Mustangs that have driven past. We're watching out for them. No one wants to get injured. Yeah, this is kind of cool. It's interesting that it says what it is down on the bottom of the door. It's a pretty good looking car. Big fake grille on the front. Sometimes you see the cool stuff just walking into these events. Check out this Cutlass. Wow. The wide whites, tan top, gold. Got the white interior, factory air, column shift. It's just a regular Cutlass Supreme, but what a cool car. You never see these anymore. Y'all, I think we've arrived. What on earth is that? Well, I've got to go check that out. That's fantastic. That's how you do a Beetle. Just don't get impaled by anything on the windshield when you're in an accident. That's so cool. Really cool. Oh man, rebar. Love it. That is fantastic. I love it. Hey, yeah, here's one of these Camaros made into a Trans Am. I have not seen one of these in person before. Very cool. The shaker hood. The bandit jacket, of course. Nice. Two-tone interior. Oh, it's got a screaming chicken on the inside of the door panel. I don't think this one's stock. Even signed by Bert. I've only ever seen one of these before, Cavalli Mangusta. Oh, it's for sale, 27 grand. This is basically a Mustang, as you can tell by the interior. And same underneath the hood, but it's Italian, of course, everywhere else. But Ford where it counts. It's a CTSV with Lambo doors. Interesting. And then lots and lots of Chevrolets and Pontiacs, as far as the eye can see. Don't normally see GTOs of this vintage at any of the Cars and Coffees that I go to. Oh wow. So AC, very useful for a convertible in South Florida. Floor shift manual, factory air, convertible. Great color, ram air hood, and it's a Judge. Yes please. Oh, some more awesome vintage. Wow. This is, of course, my childhood dream car. It was a 69 Charger because of a certain TV show. That one's got a manual shifter. Oh man, this is beautiful. Bumblebee stripes. This is a 68, judging by the taillights. It's got some like Krager knockoffs. Black, 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 triple black. Very cool. Oh man. This might be the star of the show right here. A two-tone base. Oh, that's an XLT Ranger. You never see these. It is the facelifted front end, but wow. Speaking of a certain 69 Charger with proper wheels and the proper decals, and oh, it's even got the race helmet in the back. A torque flight. This is the way to do it right here. 69. Absolutely a 69 Charger. I love the fuel filler doors on these. Like these were just nicely done. Coke bottle shape. You've got the little grooves there in the doors, and of course it's next to one of the best cars of all time as far as collectible classic 57 Bel Air 2-door coupe hardtop in turquoise with a white top. It's just beautiful. Oh wow, look at this Grand Prix. It's hey, it's got a new AC compressor. The pillow tufted seats in here with the pattern on them. And it's got an 8-track, and it has all those round gauges and air conditioning vents. I love those round little vents they had on these back in the day. This one is for sale, vinyl top. Oh, and it comes with a whole mess of 8-tracks in the trunk. The Osmonds, Blondie, the Intruders. If anybody wants to pick one of these up, Now's the time, because these are not going to go down in value, and they're not super expensive to begin with, but they're cool. There's a Lada even. There's not a lot of Ladas in this country, that's for sure. 1500L. Still got the Polish tags on it. It's amazing how small it is, even compared to this Skyline thing that's next to it. It's just, it is lowered, obviously. Huh. Camaro and Bug. Yeah, at least they're from the same era. This is one clean, short bed, single cab, 2-wheel drive, GMC Sierra pickup. Now I saw this heading in, this 80s Cutlass Supreme. It's in mint shape. It's got the little tiny, you know, wheels and tires on it, but it actually has Oldsmobile spinners on it. This is basically the same car as that Grand Prix, just a little newer, and with a different badge on it, and a broken power antenna. Good color. I mean, just screams 1983. And of course, you can never go wrong with the Roadmaster. I also saw this one in traffic on the way in. Ohio tag, interestingly enough. It's just clean. It's got the proper wheels, it's got the wide whites. It's been de-stickered, and it just looks really nice. Cars and Coffee at the Concours? Oh, I know this car. I've seen this car. This was at the Concours last year in Amelia. That's why this car is familiar, because I've seen this car. I haven't seen this many Samurais together in person since my parents looked at buying one as an extra vehicle in 1987. I mean, it's just, they're just cute and fun, and they rolled over a lot. Cute little International Scout. These were really cool. It's a manual. You got the shifter there. This is nicely redone. There's a couple of these around town where I live, but it's next to this absolutely gigantic. Look, the tire is the same height as the hood of the Scout. That's awesome. Look at the size of that filter in there. Oh my gosh. Wow. All things considered, I'd probably rather drive the Scout. This thing looks like something that would start the joke that begins with Florida Man. Wow. Check out the brake disc and rotor there. Wow. And it obviously has hydraulic side steps, because I mean, I could reach the door handle, but that's about it. And there have been people who like are just taking pictures standing underneath the bumper. This is hilarious. Wow. And it's got the same thing, the brake rotor on the back to slow down the vehicle, because there's no brakes on the wheel. Look at that. There's no brakes. This is stopping this entire vehicle. Look at the straps to prevent it from the bump stop might actually have been hit. I don't think I want to hit the bump stops in this. Also, by the way, I'm standing underneath this. A little crouched over, but I'm standing underneath this. Okay, this is cool and weird and also crazy. I'm in South Florida and I'm seeing a McLaren, as you should, because in South Florida you see McLarens. But this actually is an ASC McLaren, slightly different situation. This is a Mercury Capri, which is a Fox body Mustang. And you can even tell by the vent there, by the windshield and the doors, that this is nothing other than a Fox body Mustang, but cool. Very, very rare. Next to a Shelby Series 1, just randomly parked here. I have seen one of these before in person, but it amazes me just how deep that is, that air intake there to keep the car cool. Oh, there goes the little Lada. You don't see a lot of those around here. Oh wait, I already made that joke. I'd apologize, but I'll probably make it again. So I'm walking up on this. From a distance, I was like, it's an original Q45, because you cannot miss those wheels. But nope, it's actually a right-hand drive Nissan President. But it's the same basic car as the Q45, and the back end's basically the same. But this is, of course, a JDM model. Those wheels are unmistakable. I'm walking up, it's like an original Q45. I gotta check it out. I haven't seen one of those in forever. And it's not one. It's with the Mustangs for some reason. Uh-oh. Better look out. I wonder what's not stock in this otherwise stock-looking Mazda B2000, because it's got all the meats in the back. On the front, they're a little meatier than they should be, but that's all the meats. So this might have something else under the hood. Let's see if it says anything on the back. No, total sleeper. But again, you never see these. Wow, it's got a keyed fuel filler door. Nothing on the inside other than a regular, stick shift. And that's a B2000 sticker. These had badging, I believe. So there's something going on here. But that's cool. Just super clean. Well, here's definitely something I've never seen. I think these are called Seras, C-E-R-A or something, little Toyotas with the going doors from back in the early 90s when Toyota had all the money in the world. I've seen a lot of going cars this weekend down here in South Florida. Yeah, these are not K cars. They're two, I mean, they're the same size as this original gen Mr. 2 here. Sera, oh, Sera with an S, sorry, not a C, my bad. Yeah, tiny little back seat, very, very tan, very, very 90s Toyota interior, but going doors. And I think you could put something on here to cover them so the sun just doesn't kill you. Of course, these have air conditioning. You have to. It's all glass. This one's full of energy drinks. Also, this one's an automatic. That one's a manual. Cool stuff. Oh, I can't walk through here. Can't fit. Alpine Weiss with sand beige. This is beautiful. Really nice. Even got the foam. This thing is super cool. $850 next to a couple of McLarens. I still don't know what the numbers are on these. Ooh, YC 928. McLaren. But this is what I was coming for. Guards Red 928. And oh, a Safari 911. Cute. It's got period correct chrome wheels. It's a stick. Oh wow. You never see these as manuals because these were GT cars. Almost all of them were automatics. Very cool. Sand Cruiser. Okay. I would drive this around Fernando Beach. Absolutely. And it's a stick. It's got crazy wheels, crazy lights, and someone cut the top off. Cool stuff. Nice little Lambo here. Sounds pretty good. Wow. Well, I made it to the exotic section, and y'all know I would much rather look at some crazy Lada or something else weird than these, but I'm still impressed by these. You have to be. I mean, they've got orange calipers that match the amazing orange seats in this. I mean, you just have to. It's from New York. That's a long drive. I assume they had this shipped. Hey, I found the Land Rover section. Okay. Now I'm in Land Rover heaven. I'll just be here by myself in the corner looking at Land Rovers. Wow. So this is a Trek edition. $96,000. And it has seat covers. Okay, that sounds good. Ooh, Bentley. That's a good color. DRG Bentley. I like these. I don't care if you don't. I do. It's a good looking vehicle. Fantastic color on this Ferrari. My gosh, it's one of the most beautiful colors I've ever seen. It just absolutely pops in the sun. Wow, beautiful color. Don't look left, don't look left, don't look. Oh no, I saw the grill. Look away, look away. Okay, I looked away. Oh gosh, the grill's awful. Hey, look, they drove all the way from Montana in their Senna. Very cool. It's got, one of the first cars I've seen remember having that had the wing that hangs down. And it's got the same wheels if you watch my McLaren dealer video. It's got those wheels that are coated with something. They're not shiny. It's just kind of cool. Except it shows up everything when they get scraped, which is definitely going to happen. It's got Pennsylvania stickers on it, but a Montana tag. And this is probably the one that was at the McLaren dealership here in Palm Beach when Car Trek filmed there. Cool stuff. I love the orange accents. Ooh, 944 turbo. Nice. Wide fenders, aftermarket wheels. It's actually next to a modern Taurus SHO, which of course just didn't really sell very well. It is a total sleeper, but wow, the height difference in the two is, I mean, the rear trunk lid is almost the same height as the 944's roof, but we're talking a car that was designed in the 70s, so that makes sense. Check out this late 70s Chevy Caprice coupe. Oh wow. this is beautiful. I haven't seen a coupe in a long time. It actually would have had a vinyl top from here forward, but it's been painted, as you can see, slightly different. But this used a cool technology called wire bending, and they would actually have a hot wire and bend this rear glass. As you can see, it's at an angle. Wow. Split seats in the front, all power. Those hubcaps that my dad's 77 Caprice had, well, most of them did back then. So they started making these in 77, so this is a 77 through 79, I think, and then they changed the front end a little bit. Very, very cool. Really brings me back. Y'all know I'm a sucker for a Grand Wagoneer. This one's actually owned by a follower of mine on Twitter, and it's a factory sunroof. So the interior is immaculate, and it has just good patina on the outside. I love it in red. It even has a very period correct Marshall fog lights. Yeah, really cool truck. Check out this cute little Econoline. Wow, early Ford van. I'm sorry if you can't hear me over the little Toyota Corolla, but oh, this is awesome. I haven't seen one of these old Ford vans in forever. Y'all in Europe got Transits, we got Econolines, and you are the crush zone. That's cool. The tribal print jacked up in the back, and then you got the double doors on the back. I also want to check out this really beautifully patinated Dodge Dart 340 Sport. This is the facelifted Dart, I believe. It looks like a Plymouth Duster body to me, so I assume that's what it is. This is cool. It is. It's got some bad cancer on it, but cool. It's a driver, and we got the pop-out rear vent windows. Looks like it's a torque flight. I do see AC under there, and yep, there's the compressor. So you could actually use this here in South Florida, where it's warm out, in case you can't tell. Studebaker, 1953. Y'all, the South Florida heat is starting to get to us. We're gonna hit the road, but I hope y'all have enjoyed this little look at Father's Day, West Palm Beach, cars and coffee. And please stay tuned for more Doug's Cars. It's coming soon. See, folks are starting to leave too. Thanks for watching.